party leader should show us a better way of doing this. Now, the result of the division is as follows: ayes 28, nays 0, abstention 0. So the ayes have it.
A bill for an act of parliament to amend the Division of Revenue Act.
Sergeant at Arms, you may now withdraw the bar and open the doors. Now, honorable senators, before I allow the clerk to call the next order, I have the following communication to make. As you may recall, at the sitting of the Senate held on Wednesday, 2nd of October 2024, the Senate Majority Leader rose on a point of order seeking the guidance of the Speaker on how senators should conduct themselves pending the determination of a motion in the National Assembly, which may find its way to the Senate. Two more senators, namely Senator Samson Cherang'ei, MP, and Senator Enoch Wambua, MP, rose in support of the point of order. In the point of order, the Senate Majority Leader expressed concern that some senators may have made utterances at various fora on this particular matter, and further that some senators may also have proceeded to express their view on the matter one way or the other. It is in the public domain that a motion has been filed in the National Assembly on the proposed removal from office by impeachment of His Excellency Rigathi Gachagua, EGH, the Deputy President of the Republic of Kenya. In accordance with Article 145 and 150 of the Constitution, this is a matter that may be referred to the Senate for consideration and determination. However, as this matter is currently before the National Assembly, Standing Order 1015 provides as follows: it shall be out of order for a senator to criticize or call to question the proceedings in the National Assembly. As such, therefore, I caution all honorable senators to desist on commenting on the proceedings in the National Assembly on this particular matter. With respect to general comments of honorable senators on the proposed removal from office by impeachment of the Deputy President, I refer honorable senators to the requirements of Article 145(2), which requires the Speaker of the National Assembly to notify the Speaker of the Senate if a motion to remove from office by impeachment of the Deputy President is supported by at least 2/3 of all members of the National Assembly. Action then will be required of the Senate on the resolution pursuant to Article 145(3) of the Constitution. The Senate, being the trial chamber on the proposed removal from office by impeachment of the Deputy President, will be sitting as a quasi-judicial body to hear and determine the matter. Comments made, whether written or spoken, may prejudice the just outcome of the process, not only in the Senate, but also in the National Assembly, as this is a function undertaken by both houses of Parliament. Now, honorable senators, earlier today, I received documents from the County Assembly of Kericho on the proposed removal from office by impeachment of Honorable Dr. Eric Kipkoech Mutahi, the Governor of Kericho County. At an appropriate time, I will communicate the message received from the Kericho County Assembly on the proposed removal from office by impeachment of the Governor of Kericho County. On the impeachment procedure of a county governor, this will be the 6th hearing that the Senate will undertake in the 13th Parliament. I expect that honorable senators are familiar with the rules of procedure pursuant to Section 33 of the County Governments Act and Standing Order 80 of the Senate. Like the hearing and determination of proposed removal of the Deputy President, the trial chamber for such removal of a governor is the Senate. Similarly, comments made on the matter, whether written or spoken, in relation to the proposed removal from office of the Governor of Kericho County may prejudice the just outcome of the process and the fair determination of the hearing. Honorable senators, I urge you to remain cognizant that comments on the impeachment process by honorable senators may be relied on by other parties here in the Senate and in courts of law, as was the case in the High Court petition number E425 of 2020, Mike Sonkumbuvi, Gideon Kioko versus the Office of the Attorney General and the Independent Electoral and Boundaries Commission and 6 others. In this instance, the petitioner sought to argue that remarks made by an honorable member of the Senate had eroded the capacity of the Senate as an adjudicating body in terms of Article 47 of the Constitution. I cannot therefore emphasize enough that comments by senators on matters that may come before the Senate or are already before the Senate will certainly attract some measure of scrutiny, some of which may be construed to mean that an outcome, one way or the other, has already been determined. As such, therefore, during the pendency of these impeachment processes in Parliament, and more particularly in the Senate, I wish to caution honorable senators to desist from publicly commenting on the merits or demerits of the matters. Doing so would amount to anticipation of debate, which is itself is an infringement of Standing Order 99 of the Senate. It will also amount to a gross disorderly conduct within the meaning of Standing Order 122.1 of the Senate Standing Orders. Kindly be guided accordingly. Thank you. The next order.
Order number 11, Committee of the Whole. The Division of Revenue Amendment Bill, National Assembly Bills number 38 of 2024. Senator Sigei.
Hiyo somo ya Kericho sawa. Unajaji anajaribu kuleta mchezo lakini kumwambia sisi Nyamira tuliamrisha kwa hiyo umetuokoa.
Honorable members, let us resume our seats. Order, honorable members. We are now on the Committee of the Whole. Senator Omogeni. Order, Senator Mundigi. Resume your seat, please. Honorable members, we are in the Committee of the Whole on the Division of Revenue Amendment Bill, National Assembly Bills number 38 of 2024. Let's call out, clerk call the relevant clauses.
Clause 2.
Clause 2, honorable members, I propose the question that clause 2 be part of the bill. I call upon the chairperson standing committee on finance and budget to read the amendments or the proposed amendments. Chairman Sindaroba.
No, it's okay. Hi, how are you?
The Vice Chairperson proceeds to read the proposed amendments.
Chair, I do beg to move that the Clause 2 amendments be adopted as proposed.
Now, honorable members, I now propose the question that Clause 2 be amended as proposed, and I put the question that Clause 2 be amended as proposed. Division shall be at the end.
Clause 3.
Senator Tabitha, proceed to the dispatch. Let's proceed to Clause 3. Senator Tabitha.
Chair, I do beg to move that Clause 3 be amended as it appears in the order paper. Oh, I read the Clause 3.
Senator Tabitha, Clause
Yes.
3 is actually for deletion.
Yes.
Kindly properly go through.
Mr. Chair, I do beg that the Clause 3 be amended by deleting as proposed in the order paper. Deleting.
Honorable members, I now propose the question that Clause 3 be deleted, and I put the question that Clause 3 be deleted. Division at the end. Clause 4.
Clause 4.
Senator Osotsi, what is your point of order?
Mr. Speaker, this is a very important piece of legislation. How I would wish that the mover also explains the import of the amendments. Yeah? Because, for example, Mr. Speaker, the first amendment, where they are talking about to provide for a downward revision of the projected ordinary revenue. Can we just be explained to so that we understand what is the import of this?
Very well, Senator Osotsi.
I know the importance of passing this bill, but I think I have been this process before, and I think the mover has a responsibility to explain the justification of the amendment.
Senator Osotsi, very well, that's taken, point taken. From the next Clause 4 going forward, the mover may need to explain the import of some of those proposed amendments. However, for purposes of the House, Senator Osotsi, remember we have